What is going on, guys? It is BenQ here, back with a new guide. Now, in this guide, we'll be talking about how to fight off opponents jump padding towards you. So guys, let's get to it. In this first situation, after eliminating an opponent, another opponent tries to glide down to me. And anytime an opponent tries to land right on top of your materials, your goal is to build a little higher, that way you're still holding the high ground. Your opponent will in most cases land onto your materials as you're building, resulting in him getting stuck underneath you. You can see as this opponent came in, I built away and blocked him from getting up as I got higher. He then tried shooting out my platform, and as he did that, I dropped down and came in for some surprise shots. Now, what he could have done better is actually try to build up for that high ground, as I wasn't that high up. Had I been much higher, then yes, trying to break down my materials would have been a good option. Although I was only one level above this player and I could hear him attempting to break my materials. If he did successfully collapse my structure, I would have never taken fall damage. Although he might have been able to try to build up a little easier. Overall, you only want to go for the structure break only if your opponent's at a decent height, because then I would have had to drop down a little lower to avoid fall damage, and he could have then went for the build up as I dropped down. In my current position, all I have to do is pre-line up my shotgun and jump down one level for a simple elimination. No extra building is necessary when I drop because I was already so low, so this makes it harder for my opponent to judge that I'm coming down. Hopefully this in-depth example can help some people out. Now, I've got one more similar example and I'll briefly explain it as it's got the same procedure. So this player sets up a jump pad and glides right over top of me. If you have time, you can still take a few shots to scare him off into landing a little lower. Now, you don't want to continue spraying as he gets closer to your platform because you don't want to let him build first. If he builds first, he'll end up holding the high ground and make it harder for you to take it back. You can see once he got close, I stopped shooting and I built a little higher. Once I noticed he landed down below, I tried looking for a shot. Although as I did that, he tries building himself up. So you can see I'm placing floors to block him from building any higher. If I would have been able to block his opening, I could have then made a floor edit to drop down right onto him for some surprise shots. Although he gets a little too far and I'm not able to place any more floors down. So what I have to do is build ramps above his ramps. This allows me to be one step ahead of him and still continue to hold the high ground. Now, I'm looking for a shot I can take towards my opponent. Anytime you've got that high ground, look for those shots you can take to put on some damage, or any weak materials you can collapse to maybe drop your opponent into taking fall damage. I did hit him with a shotgun shot, although I had no more P90 ammo, and what I did here is attempted to go for the reload as he broke my materials. He broke my ramp, and as he did that, I backed up a little bit, that way I don't take any damage as he breaks my floor. By the time he broke both of those materials, I had my P90 reloaded and went for the finishing shots. So guys, those were two in-depth examples, and hopefully they can help some people out. And a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated, as it does help me out a lot. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and hope you have a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you on the next one.